The other wine club selection that we have for you in July, besides the Petit Syrah, is Petit Verdot. And I used to think that Carignan was the Rodney Dangerfield of grape varietals, in that it didn't get much respect. I almost wonder if Petit Verdot might be overcoming or supplanting Carignan as the grape that deserves a lot more attention and respect than it gets. Petit Verdot is one of the 5 Bordeaux varieties, along with Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, and Malbec. It is one of the principal grapes of Bordeaux. It's a wonderful grape. The French love it. My first introduction to it was in 1995 during a trip to Bordeaux, and everyone we visited waxed poetic about the qualities and the character of Petit Verdot. Well, I was a young, naive California winemaker at the time, and I finally got the gumption to ask the question, well, if you love Petit Verdot so much, why don't you plant more? I flew over to France with Robert Parker's book on Bordeaux on my lap, and I knew that there weren't very many vineyards in Bordeaux that bothered to plant Petit Verdot, and the most was ever maybe 3, 5, 7% at the most. And the French winemaker we were visiting got me up out of my seat and walked me over to a big plate glass window, and he tapped on the window, and out on the other side of the window was a storm, and it was raining, and it was probably in the mid-50s, and they were starting to pick the Sauvignon Blanc, and the red harvest was only a couple weeks away. And he just said, we can't ripen it. We don't have enough sunshine. We don't have enough heat to ripen Petit Verdot. And historically, people would say that maybe 2 or 3 years out of every decade it would ripen. And it seems to be getting a little better. I think now they figure they get it ripe about every other year. And with global warming, it may be a variety that benefits from that. But on the way home on the plane, it was just dawned on me that this is a great variety for California. At the time, the mid-90s, the criticism of California wines was too much alcohol, too much sugar, too much intensity. But here's a grape that, in its European roots, needs the heat and the sunshine that's so plentiful here in California. So Jerry Lord planted some, actually didn't plant it, he grafted some, and it didn't work out very well. It doesn't graft well. But at McManus, Ron and Jamie planted quite a bit, and we've been working with it for years, and it's absolutely magnificent. Of all the Bordeaux varieties, it is the most fruit-driven. We don't have the methylpyrazines, the smells that make it smell like bell peppers or overly herbaceous, and it's definitely got much more of a black currant and a cassis character to it. And the tannins are supple. It's a pretty easy drinking. You don't need to lay it down for a whole heck of a long time in order to enjoy it. As a matter of fact, I think it's ready to go right now. But that's the story. We've got Petit Verdot along with Petit Syrah. So we got the Petite and the Petite as the wine club selections for July. Thanks.